Last time we were in Wagoner, we were looking into a 911 operator who was getting fired, who also happened to be the wife of the chief of police.
The Wagoner County Board of County Commissioners spent about 20 minutes in executive session on Monday morning. When they resumed the public meeting, they decided to take no action on the employment of the 911 coordinator.
Now, we decided to go back to Wagoner after we heard about a judge issuing an order that prevented filming anywhere in the courthouse. As you guys know, you can't restrict the public from filming in public. So we decided to go talk to that judge, see what that was about, and get an update on the 911 operator. As you were about to see, they really did not like anybody looking into this.
Hey, how are you?
Hello. Is the meeting over?
Yes, sir.
Darn it. Did y'all can Elliott?
No, sir.
Why not? Y'all wait until after the election?
No, I can't say. I can't go into it.
I mean, are y'all waiting until I've read a lot of the text messages and stuff that are, I've got so much stuff. I'm doing a story on her. Like, I don't know what y'all had a lawyer looking at this stuff. Y'all have to have everything.
We don't yet.
Okay. Because, I mean, if you have any of what I have, like, the decision is pretty easy. Have y'all spoken to the employees of the 911 call center?
You you just got through saying, there's an attorney looking into the investigation.
Right.
And so she's just not complete yet.
Okay. Sure it doesn't have anything to do with that election?
Not to me, it doesn't.
Not to you. I gotcha. James and Chris. I'll have to go ask them.
I'm just one.
You just won. I gotcha. Awesome. Well, Mr. Kelly, I thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
You bet. You too.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi,
You remember me from the other day?
I do.
So, I came in here asking about that order
Yes.
that had been proposed. Well, the court clerk gave me a copy of something that acted like that order has been executed, but he didn't give me a signature line on that. Has that order been signed?
Yes.
Okay, can I get a copy of that thing? Would the judge care to comment about this restricting of First Amendment access to the court clerk in elected position? Because I'd love to ask some questions if he'd answer some. All right, great. Yeah, Judge, I record everything when I go around.
Recording in here.
I'm not recording it here? Well, you invited me back here.
I know.
I'll turn it off here.
Talk to you.
Okay, I'll turn it off.
That's part of the rules. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Ron Durbin.
Doug Kirkley.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's fine. Sure.
So, it's my understanding that the order extends to the court clerk's office.
It does.
Which is an elected position,
It is.
which is a public position.
No.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a workplace.
I understand that.
Okay.
So, you're going to arrest me when I go down there and film. Because I'm going to go do it. So I'm just asking if you're going to be the one that's going to have me arrested.
I don't know if I'm going to arrest you. I won't let you film there because
I'm going to do it right now.
Removed.
You're going to have me removed?
Sure.
Can you get them to come ahead and go? Let's go ahead and do that so I can file a federal lawsuit.
Well, you mean to have them send you out or
For
take
filming
you
in the
out?
court clerk's office, yes, sir.
Well,
Your order. So unfortunately, as you know, in order to have a 1983 action I can proceed on, it can't just be mere threats. It has to be actual action. So I'm going to need somebody to escort me out of that office for recording, so I can go file my federal lawsuit.
well, okay. If you want me to walk down there,
Yeah, that'd be great. You want to do that?
And then you film.
Yeah.
And then me ask you not to film, and you say, "No, I'm going to do it." And then I say, "Well, I'm going to have you removed." That's what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Do you want the order?
Oh yeah, no, I want the order as well, but
No.
I just want to follow the procedures. I don't want to get kicked out of federal court for. I've been looking for a court that wanted to play this game with me. So now that y'all want to do it, I'm really appreciative of that.
In addition to the illegal court order, this judge wanted to go down and order him to leave, despite well knowing the fact that what he was doing was not legal. In order to try to stop Ron from filming, he said that there was already an active court order, and Ron was able to get it while he was there. As you can see from this court order, if you look down on the bottom, it said it was ordered on June 3rd and was signed by the judge. Now, if that were the case, then this order would have been active before he was there. Either way, it's still an illegal court order, but it would have been active and signed. But if you look at the top, it was stamped July 22nd, 9:51 a.m., meaning they only stamped this, which makes the document active, after he got there. This is a clear violation of the First Amendment.
You shouldn't restrict people's access to record in publicly accessible areas of public buildings, especially for an elected position that's not over the court, sir.
You're recording.
Yeah, I'm recording again.
Don't record in here.
I'm in a publicly accessible area, sir.
No, this is
No,
my
sir.
office.
There's no restricted access sign, sir, out here. Doesn't say restricted access area, no authorized personnel only.
Okay.
You're misunderstanding the way this works.
No, sir, I don't think I am.
Yeah, sure. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
It has been upheld that this is not a public. You're talking about.
I understand that this is not a traditional
If you
public
want me to
forum.
talk, I will.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. A police officer in a public area like the streets or a park, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in a workspace, that's not public. The public is invited, but you're an invitee.
I disagree with
pursuant
you.
to the rules.
Okay, I disagree.
Understand, but don't record in here.
I'm recording in here.
I know. Well, let's go back. You want me to tell you not to, and you're refusing my order, which you've seen it's in writing.
No, you get the
got that
order. No, I
Friday.
haven't seen it in writing yet. Actually, I asked for that. She didn't give me a copy of it yet.
Friday, you were given a copy. You
No,
said,
sir, I wasn't given a
wasn't
copy.
signed.
I wasn't given a copy. They handed me some piece of paper
Yeah.
that purported to be an order. It did not have an order on it. It was not signed by a judge.
Go down. We'll talk just like you want. You want me to say.
Under threat of
Stop.
arrest that I had to stop recording. Yeah.
I didn't say threat arrest. I said.
Well,
you're
sir,
not
if
gonna
you don't,
record.
if it's not under threat of arrest,
Come
then
on,
it's not.
come on. Let's
Well,
go.
hang on. If it's not under threat of arrest, then it doesn't really accomplish much of anything, does it?
No, I'm going to have you removed. I'm not
Oh.
arresting you.
But you're
I'm
going to remove me from
I'm
the
gonna
building.
escort
That's
you out of
perfect.
the-
That's
out of the
perfect.
building.
That's perfect. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And you're going to do it.
No, this gentleman's going to.
Okay. This gentleman's going to. You're going to escort me out of the building for recording in the court clerk's office, real quick.
Okay.
He's going to order you to do that, real quick.
Okay.
I just want to be ordered to do it.
All right.
So that's all.
Let's go.
Thank you.
We're going to go record first.
No, you've already done it.
I got to go
Because
record in the
you
court clerk's
were-
office.
You were in my office.
I understand.
That is where this gentleman is going to be escorted out because he was recording my office. I asked him not to.
That's against the law?
Yes.
What law is that, sir?
It's my office. That's not a public work.
It's a publicly accessible area. You understand that you can put a sign up that says restricted access area, authorized personnel only, court staff, like they do in Tulsa. You know, like I was just at Judge Glasgow's chambers. He's getting fired by the Judicial Committee because I turned him in for all this corruption. He's taking bribes and stuff. You're not taking bribes, are you? I'm going to look into you. If you've done anything
Please
wrong,
look
I'm going to look
into
into all
me.
of
No,
you.
I'm not.
I mean, are you running for re-election?
I don't
It's not
know
going to go
yet.
well for you if you do. I just assure you of that.
He says you're done. Let's go, sir.
For what? What am I done for? What law am I breaking?
It's a directive from the judge.
Yeah, but this is a courthouse.
I understand.
This is the county
I'm
building.
not here to argue on
I understand that. Are you going to take me out? Are you threatening me with arrest to leave?
No.
Well, then if you're not threatening with arrest, I'm not going to leave. I'm not leaving unless I'm threatened with arrest. Can you just have him? Somebody's going to threaten me with arrest. Jones, no
Just
offense.
a second.
No, it's okay. I'm just going to tell the court clerk's office not to let him in there either.
Well, we'll go down there and you can kick me out of there. Well, if you can beat me. You keep telling me I'm being escorted out, and I keep telling you that I'm recording in places like I'm recording this way. In a court clerk's office, sir.
Come on. You're going to be escorted out. That's what I've said.
You don't have authority in this room. You have authority in
Inside
your
a
courtroom.
government building
No, sir,
is
not
not a public forum.
It's
This
a
is
limited public forum,
Smith
sir.
versus
I
Cummings.
understand the case.
Government
It's a
may
limited public
preserve
forum. You can't
the,
restrict the eyes, sir. You can't
the
trespass the eyes.
Workplace
Yes, sir.
to accomplish business to the employer.
And recording does not stop that.
Unconsented recording creates disruption in the workplace. I just read it.
Okay. So you're ordering me
Please
under
leave.
threat of arrest to leave. You're asking me to leave, Judge.
Look,
Are you
if you're
ordering?
obstructing
I'm not
or
obstructing.
contempt, I'll be glad to do that. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not obstructing or in contempt of anything. I'm standing away from everybody.
This is a direct order, and you're disrupting the court.
You're giving me a
You were
direct.
in my office. Now you're in the clerk's office. You're going to.
So you're giving me a threat of arrest if I don't leave or contempt.
I know what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to
I want
get the
you
grounds.
escorted out.
I understand what you want.
So please escort him out,
Under threat of arrest?
sir. I'm not going to play your game.
I need to know whether it's a threat of arrest or you're
I just
asking.
told-
If you guys have seen our video in Lawton, you know exactly what kind of tactic this judge is trying to pull. He knows he doesn't have the grounds to remove him, so he's just trying to pressure him over and over again to leave by trying to trick him into thinking he has to under some sort of threat of arrest or getting in trouble. Now, while this may work against a lot of people, doing it against an attorney is not exactly the smartest thing to do. Obviously, Ron knows the law and is not going to just leave just because this judge is trying to convince him that what he's doing is illegal. He's only going to leave if he gets a threat of arrest so that if he wants to file a lawsuit, he has the grounds to do so. The judge is just talking in circles over and over and over again, trying to get him to leave. And as you can see, the officers don't want a lawsuit against them, so they're trying everything they can do to not have to escort him out.
told you I'm not playing your game.
Well, then I can't leave, sir. I'm being asked to leave, not being told to
you're
leave under
being
threat of
escorted
arrest.
out.
He's not escorting me anywhere.
Okay.
He didn't have authority over this part of the courthouse, Jones. You know that.
I'm trying to get.
As soon as I get the threat of arrest, I'll leave.
No.
Yeah, I don't need to be arrested, Jones. I just need somebody to tell me under threat of arrest to leave.
I'm in the middle.
I know, sir. I know you are.
Hold on a second.
I don't want to go to jail for what it's worth. I just need somebody to tell me
I
that.
don't want to put anyone in jail.
Okay.
Can you help me out here in the court clerk's office, please?
How are you, Lambert?
I'm all right. Yeah,
You work the courthouse or you work out in the field? Looks like you work out in the field.
I work everywhere.
Yeah, you got the body cam on. The sheriff's offices in the courthouse don't usually carry those body cams on. So, well, don't worry. I'm not going to jail. Nobody's going to need to put my... You do have a body cam on. Why do Tulsa ones do not wear body cams in the courthouse? I guess I'm just blind, Jones, and just assumed that all of y'all didn't do it in the courthouses. Well, here, let's go stand out here, and I can get kicked out here. They're trying to talk. Hey, Undersheriff.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. So we have a problem.
Okay.
The Judge Kirkley wanted him escorted out of the courthouse.
Okay.
Right, and Judge Kirkland thinks somehow he has control over this court clerk's office, which he doesn't. And he thinks he has control over the entire building, which he doesn't. As you know, the building is a county building that the judge doesn't have the authority of. They rent.
Okay.
They're here as tenants.
Okay.
I have the right to record in publicly accessible areas of public buildings, as you would agree with me.
Yeah.
All right, I've been told by this judge that I can't record in here. So what I told him was to tell me under threat of arrest or contempt that I need to leave. He refused to do that, and now what he's trying to do under Sheriff Sechrist is he's trying to make y'all violate my constitutional rights.
Okay.
So what I'd like to do here, I want a solution. I'd like for you to not order me to leave because you don't have the authority to, and to say that this issue is something that you can't get in the middle of, and I'll leave and I'll go deal with the judicial committee on him. But if you order me to leave, I got to sue you guys. Okay. I'd prefer to just leave under the idea that you're not telling me what to do.
You want to fix the problem today, or you want?
I don't know if we're going to fix the problem. So he tells me I can't record so I go in and look for records. Is what I do, and I walk around. I mean, Jones has seen me in here 1,000 times.
I follow your page.
Okay, so I just literally walk around. I ask for, I'm here looking for records. I went up to the commissioner meeting. I had to ask some questions up there. I just walk around and carry this sucker because it just covers my butt.
Okay.
So what do we do?
First of all, if you want to leave and do it through the legal way and
well,
suit, that's fine.
I do, but I don't have enough. I don't think I have enough under Sheriff Sechrist to file suit against the judge, because here's the problem. He didn't order me to leave. He said, I'm going to have you escorted from the building, and then he kept saying that y'all are going to do it. He kept saying that I'm telling you to leave the building. He kept doing all these things, but he didn't give me an order to leave the building under threat of arrest or contempt, which he does not give me an action.
I'm not threatening to arrest you.
I know, that's the problem.
I want to get to the bottom of it.
Me too.
Okay. My opinion is, if you can stand in the public and see it, you can film it.
I agree with that too.
Okay. Let me go ask the judge a question.
Okay, because
if you want to have a seat, I'll be
sure.
right back.
I'd appreciate that.
I just want to say here real quick that the Wagoner County Police are some of the best officers we have ever seen. So please do not harass them. Don't do anything bad to them. If you want to give them a call, tell them how great of a job they're doing. All right? They are amazing every single time we've been there. Now, a lot of the staff in Wagoner County, not just in this courthouse, but other places in the county, have not always been great. But these officers, probably the best we've seen in Oklahoma.
The ruling that I have, the order is, you can't film in the judge's office.
Okay.
Even where the secretary's sat.
Okay.
You can't film in the courtrooms.
Sure.
And you can't film when you step into the court clerk's office. That glass, there's confidential stuff over there. You can't film into that.
But Judge, you would understand that.
I don't know.
Well, hang on. Let me ask you a question, because
Sure.
this is an issue, and it's something that the officers and I were talking about.
Okay.
And I actually brought it up on the other day when the court clerk was rude when I went in there, just asking for court records. That's all I was in there for. You can watch the video.
Yeah.
It's out there.
Well, okay.
So
it's
my
not
point
the
is,
request. This isn't content based.
I understand it's not, but hang on though. If I go in there and I am requesting, for example, the last 10 felony filings for assault and battery on a police officer, and I want to look at those files. That is a public area where publicly accessible records are. So as a public, I could go in there and assess the records, take pictures of them, do all those things. You can't trespass, as the cops would tell you, under the plain view doctrine. If I walk up to your car and you got a AK sitting there and I know you're a felon, you can't trespass what the eyes can see.
Okay.
The duty is on the person with the records to make them protected. Because if somebody could see it and I had a photographic memory, I could go up there and look at the documents and see all the same things. So the way that the law works, and I've looked at this issue across the 10th Circuit and all the circuits. In the 10th Circuit, I don't know if you just saw it, just reformed a lot of its decisions and has asked the Supreme Court to take up some issues on like jury trials and things like that. So I think we've got a pretty conservative 10th Circuit here. And when I go in there, like I did the other day where the issue arose, is I went in there, I walked up to the desk and I said, hello, my name is Ron Durbin. I'd like to look at the last 10 felony filings of this case. And then the lady says, I don't want to be recorded. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I record everywhere I go just to make sure that I'm protected, because shockingly, I've been arrested a few times for doing this. And I like to have it videoed. There's a good one with an Oklahoma City police officer put me in the back of his car for filming him.
I don't know. I
know, but
are you going to tell me what our point is?
My point is,
Yeah.
You're telling me I can't record in the court clerk's office towards a certain direction. I'm
talking
telling you
about
that that's
YouTube.
ambiguous. I can't. How do I? Can we go over there and I'll show you what I'm talking about?
No, because you'll be recording. I don't want
But
you to.
I understand you don't want me to.
Right.
But want to and against the law are two different things. And I can go right here, and I can request a file. I can request a
Go
file.
outside. Come on. Let's finish this. Let's do it without.
Is that the word you're asking?
Conducting our business.
I'm not trying to upset y'all. Where did he go? But Judge, what's?
Listen to my rules, so I've asked them to escort you out. I've been
Are you telling them to escort me out or asking them? That's where we're still at the same thing. Are you giving me a direct order? No, I'm trying to get a direct order so I can hold you accountable.
You can film me all you want in here.
I understand. I can film you everywhere I want to. I can film you. I can go back up in this office too. Watch. Watch. Any one of the ones that don't say restricted access area, authorized personnel only. I can go into any of those. So you're telling them to do whatever they want. So you're not giving them a direct order.
That you're not going to record in my office or court.
I didn't record in your office. I turned it off like you asked me to.
Well, Ben, when I said something you didn't like, you turned it back on.
We were in the public area of your lobby, not your office, sir.
All of it's my office.
But sir,
All of
you would
it
agree
is
with
my
me
office.
that this area right here is publicly accepted. You got chairs for the
You're
public
an
to come in there and sit.
invitee.
Right,
I'm
and you
inviting-
can't
I
trespass
can also
my
ask you
eyes.
to leave. Are you right? Is that right?
Yeah.
I did, because you're
And
recording.
am I in there?
No, but I'm
Okay.
just-
I didn't go back in there.
okay.
Thank you.
And sir, well, are you ordering me to leave?
Can I shut the door, please? Thank you. All right. I thought we were going to be able to.
I did too.
So,
So you're still just asking.
yeah, I'm just asking. I can't.
I like you guys. I'm not gonna.
I can't.
I'm not doing anything. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I appreciate
also,
that.
you remember you asked for the use of force?
Yes.
They're downstairs in our record.
Oh, do they have them?
Yeah, they have been. They emailed you a
When did they email me?
couple weeks ago, and I put my policy and procedures
I don't have it.
on
So
the internet.
you're awesome.
Yeah, I redacted everything.
Thank you. I'll deal with him. I have no issues with you guys. You guys have never been anything but the most respectful and nice people. I like everybody here. I don't know what his problem is. Well, I don't like the court clerk either, or Judy Elliott. So I guess we'll add a list to the people I don't like in this place, but it's short.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. We'll have links to the judge, his name, how you can call, all sorts of stuff like that in the description. But don't harass any of the judge's employees because they didn't do anything wrong. The judge did. Just want to say thanks to the Wagoner County officers for being so awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next video.